So I had a friend this week ask me, how does cannabis affect the collagen matrix? So I thought I would try to address that in a vlog because one person has that question, a lot of people have that question. And I'm a proponent for cannabis because cannabis has a very positive effect on the extracellular collagen matrix. Also, there's a whole lot of political reasons that I'm for it, but that's, probably beside the point. But we're also creating a lot of dangerous, illegal, not illegal, dangerous legal chemicals like the Kush and the K2 and all that that people are going after. Excuse me, coffee. That people are going after, and they're having seizures. They're doing stuff because it's not being legalized in certain states. So here in Texas, the illegal, not the illegal, well, kind of illegal, it's gray area. The market for the alternative, what would we call them? Um, cannabinoid like synthetics that they're creating to market to people because of the of marijuana being illegal is far more dangerous than legalizing marijuana, taxing the heck out of it, and just getting over it. The whole thing is stupid, and this is the government trying to control stuff. But that's beside the point. Cannabis has a lot of positive properties. The cannabinoid receptors are on. So what happens basically is you have cannabis is affecting the extracellular collagen matrix directly. So it's a systemic effector. And that's why you have such positive effects for all sorts of variety of things that causes this reorganization of the matrix. And so that's why you have a lot of people that have beneficial effects, whether it be for hunger, because it stimulates it around the stomach. I'm so hungry. Got the munchies. But it stimulates it systemically. So people that have fasciculations, fasciculation issues, involuntary tremors, they can have major benefit. So my friend's question was, how does it work? When you have tremors and you smoke cannabis, how does that help? And what's the mechanism behind that? Well, the mechanism behind it is this. So you have charge that affects the matrix. So collagen is a web that works on electricity. So that's why TENS units work, right? TENS units being the electrical units that when you go to the chiropractor, they hook you up to those electrodes, and then it feels good, and then sometimes you're jerking whenever they turn it up, right? So electricity affects the collagen matrix. So that's what our nerve cells are. Our nerve cells are just depolarizing cells that are like positive negative switches. And so when you have pumping ions across the matrix and you're creating electricity, what happens when you have a charge to the matrix is the sticky points on the collagen, these fibril type endings that are Velcro like, go straight. And then the collagen matrix can reorganize. And then they hook back up again once the charge is gone. So you get lots of polarization, depolarization, polarization, depolarization that occurs. So charge on, charge off. Sticky, non-sticky, reshift. Sticky, non-sticky, reshift. So the collagen that's built up in bundles that are really not positively functional for you, because when collagen is twisted up in areas it's not supposed to be, you can get nerves that form electrical loops that are kind of blocked off from everybody else. And so you can get misfiring of these depolarizations that occurs because the collagen's kind of trapping a few nerve cells. And then the muscle fibers that grab on, that their job is to grab the collagen matrix and kind of sort them through, they get excited. And so they're grabbing this collagen matrix and then the nerves are polarizing, and then they're caught in this little loop. And then, so you get a tremor. So that's kind of how you get a tremor. And when you have anything that systemically affects the matrix, whether you zap somebody with a lot of electricity, or you take drugs, any kind of drugs that systemically affect the nerve cells that cause a polarization, depolarization of these nerve cells, then you're going to get shifting and reorganizing of that collagen. So these little loops that have been created because the collagen is tangled and is not allowing the nerve signal to go through like it's supposed to. It's creating like a little loop, and it should be going completely downstream. You get reorganization and then shifting, and then the tremor stops. So that's why you have people that have tremors that find cannabis positively affecting for their symptoms. Now, if you stretched while you were on cannabis, it would actually be probably exponentially beneficial. So that would be my recommendation is hook yourself up and get into really stretching out and feeling your body. Like, feel where the tremors are. Like, if you're having tremors in your arms, really like get in contact with your body and stretch out, because your muscles are trying to sort that tangled up matrix. And the more you can engage and disengage those muscles and stretch out the collagen matrix around there, the more ordered it's going to get exponentially. And the more relaxed it is from the drug, the faster that's going to occur. So all of those things together are a nice big formula for you having exponential benefit. So that is my recommendation for anybody that has tremors and is exploring cannabis as an option, or any kind of cannabinoid or opioid even. Anything that systemically affects nerve cells is going to cause depolarization, polarization of the entire matrix. So opioids, cannabinoids, anything that makes you high is going to systemically affect the matrix and allow you to reorder faster. So stretch, then physically center your body so that when it reorganizes, because there will be a shifting and there will be a time period after the stretching where the shifting occurs. And depending upon the physics in your body and where the tension is, how long that occurs, I would say 5-10 minutes, which should be good. That you sit still and even, like make sure your feet are together, make sure your posture is good, make sure your hips are even, you're not sitting on an uneven surface. And allow the collagen to hook up in a physically centered way that will give you the most positive benefit. So that is my 2 cents on fasciculations, tremors. Anybody that's got any kind of disease involving tremors, that would be how I see it. Now, obviously, talk to your physician and don't do anything without medical, any kind of medical oversight, or do it at your own risk. But that's the science behind why cannabinoids, opioids, anything, systemic effectors affect the collagen matrix in a positive way, and how you can have positive effects, positive benefits, and how you can work on it in an exponential benefiting manner. Now that you understand stretching would benefit you more, being in that state of depolarization, polarization of the matrix. So I hope that helps. Any questions? Everybody knows where to find me. Best of luck and have a great week.